We're not just a company, we're a family. You've heard it in the all-hands meeting. Maybe you even nodded along. And somewhere underneath the nodding, a quieter voice asked the question you didn't say out loud. Then why does it feel like nothing here is real? You've seen the values poster in the break room. Integrity, innovation, people first. Bold letters, nice font, probably designed by someone in marketing who's never met half the people reading it. And you've also seen what happens the week layoffs hit. The same company that put people first on a wall sent a 2-line email at 9 a.m. and disabled badge access by 9:15. That gap between what gets said in the meeting and what actually happens in the room after the meeting ends. That gap is why corporate culture feels fake. Not because companies are evil, because most of them are performing warmth they were never built to deliver. Think about the language for a second. We're a family here. Real families don't lay off their kids to hit a quarterly number. Bring your whole self to work. Sure, unless your whole self disagrees with leadership in the wrong meeting. We value work-life balance cut, printed right above a Slack message sent at 11 p.m. with a little "no rush" whenever you see this attached, as if that softens anything. None of this is you being cynical. This is you noticing a pattern. And once you notice it, you can't unsee it. Here's what's actually happening underneath the language. Culture, real culture, is built from what gets rewarded and what gets punished, day to day, quietly, without anyone announcing it. Not from the poster, not from the mission statement nobody can recite past the first sentence. The person who works 60 hours gets promoted. The person who sets a boundary gets called not a team player. That's the real culture. The poster is just the marketing department's fan fiction about it. And the performance doesn't stop at the words. It's the mandatory fun. The trust falls, nobody trusts. The ping pong table nobody plays on because everyone's too buried in tickets to leave their desk. The celebratory emoji flood in the group chat when someone hits a target, followed immediately by silence when that same person quietly quits 3 weeks later, and nobody in the chat even asks why. You clap in the meeting. You use the right buzzwords in your self-review. You say, "excited to be here" in your onboarding video. Not because you're lying exactly, because the system rewards the performance and quietly punishes the honesty. So everyone performs. And once everyone's performing, nobody actually knows what's real anymore, including the people at the top who wrote the values poster in the first place. So no, you're not imagining it. And you're definitely not the only one in that meeting who felt the gap between the words and the room. The culture was never fake because you're too cynical to believe in it. It's fake because it was written by people trying to describe a family using the incentives of a business. And you can feel the difference every single time someone in a meeting says the word family, and everyone in the room, quietly, all at once, checks their badge to make sure it still works.